Pulse check, a vibe check, clear eyes, full heart.
Can't lose.
Okay, just checking, seeing who my crowd is. Also, just to balance out, I'm trying to figure out when I want to spend my time on this because when I timed out it was too long. So, George Santos. Anybody know who George Santos is? Oh, you're not a fan? Okay, you shouldn't be. Real quick, both sides didn't quite play out. This is going to take me a little while. We'll try to figure out how to make this quick. All right, so George Santos, real quick, we're going to give he was a politician, or still is, I guess, on some level. He was a gay Latino Jewish man from New York. He was a Republican. A rare bird. I saw that and I just went, wow. I mean, it was a Democrat. I might believe it on some level, but wow, that's pretty crazy in New York, right? So just some other fun facts about him. He worked at two different companies, Goldman Sachs and Citibank. Both companies said he did not. He said he went to Brew College where he played volleyball and won a championship. Turns out he did not. Also went to New York University, managed a firm that his family owned. His grandparents survived the Holocaust. Not true. His grandparents were from Brazil. So I'm watching him on December 1st. And by the way, he lied a lot. He went on the news while he's still a congressman, goes, yes, I lie a lot. Like, he was honest about it. On the day that he was removed from Congress, voted on the second time, because his first lies were not, by the way, included an OnlyFans page that he paid for. He's standing on TV defending, saying that he's going to go back and continue to pass laws. And as I'm watching this, I don't know how y'all watch the news, but sometimes I watch the news like I watch football. Do y'all do that? Like we need a better quarterback. Like, why the hell is this going on, you know? Shouldn't the Speaker of the House say some fucking something? Like, shouldn't he be out front going we should really do something instead of voting him back in a second time? There is something crazy going on, and you're there should be a penalty flag or something. You're sitting there watching the news doing this, going, what the fuck is going on? Except the only difference is this is real life and not a football game. And I love some football, don't get me wrong. But anyway, just watching it, and as I'm watching it, he's standing there like an 8-year-old whose parents told to go to church and put on a suit from last year, and he's defending it. And at that moment, I thought, wow, I'm all about the wins. But man, shouldn't you just go home? And at that moment, I called it the Santos moment. And I tell you this to finish up with this story real quick, because I don't know how much time I'm going. But my son is on the wrestling team. My whole life, I've been coached to go for the win, all those fun quotes. And I'm watching him wrestle, and I'm into it. I'm wanting him to wrestle the full time. He'll go all the way, and he's up 8-0. And I'm thinking he's going to get a tech out. If you don't know what that means, it doesn't matter. Because all of a sudden, as he's wrestling, he just kind of gives up. Lays on the ground, he gets tapped out. Called out. And I'm sitting in the stands and I'm all upset. And I'm trying to think of how I'm going to tell him that he should have gone the whole time. Why did he give up? Why did he just give up? And he walks up to me and I smile as he starts telling me the story, because I'm like, oh, yeah, George Santos did. You decided not to go too far and you just gave up. Because I don't know what you know about wrestling, but he fell underneath and he was trying to pivot. He rotated. And I'm real proud of this. He was wrestling up a weight class. So that means he was wrestling somebody bigger than himself. And this guy was bigger than himself for different reasons. And as he rotated, he inhaled. And when he inhaled, he couldn't figure out what was in his mouth. My 10th grade son inhaled a man-tit. He realized he couldn't breathe. He realized it was sweaty. He realized it was wet. And he realized this was not what he wanted to be doing at that moment. And when he realized it, he just said, all right, I'm done. And he gave up. And I smiled at my son, because that's just Santos Minute. Thank you very much.